Dummy, do you draw? You will.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to drawittoo. My name's Ramny, and today we are going to draw Batman from Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. If you're a superhero movie fan, this is one of those events that you've been waiting for your entire life. Batman and Superman finally showing up on the big screen, duking it out with each other, and to celebrate the fact that the movie is currently out in theaters, we are going to draw arguably the best Batman we have gotten in cinematic history, Batfleck. For this particular drawing, you don't need a lot of tools. All you need is a 2B pencil, an eraser, and any type of white paper. Now, as you're watching this video, feel free to pause it at any time so you can catch up on your drawing. And having said all of that, let's get right to it. This picture of Batman that we're going to draw is going to be a mirror image. It's going to be symmetrical from left to right. So what we want to do is draw a line in the middle. It doesn't have to be super straight, just a faint little line as a guide. To show us where the middle is going to be. Once you have that, we will draw a rounded rectangle. And this is going to be Batman's head. So the top, the left side, and the right side are going to be rounded, but the bottom is going to be a little different. We're going to draw the chin, and the chin just angles downward like this, and then a straight line at the bottom. So two angled lines and a straight line at the bottom, just like that. So that's going to be Batman's head. Let's draw his ears, and his ears are just two triangles that rest right there. And let's draw some guidelines before we draw the face. One here in the center, that's for the eyes, and one down here, a little bit below that, right around here, and that is for his nose. Let's draw his mouth and his chin, the parts that stick out of his cowl. And we want to start with the chin. We're going to bring it up to this line right here. Same thing on the other side. And we're going to try to round off this chin now, and try to make the angles and just everything symmetrical from one side to the other. Okay, now let's draw the tip of the nose just with a simple triangle, just like that. Now let's take this, and it meets this line here, and this meets this line up here. Now let's draw this little squiggle line beneath his nose, and then underneath that is just a straight line across. That makes Batman look very stoic. He does not have a smile. He's not smirking. He just has a very neutral, angry face. And as you darken it, you want to create a little dip right here, and then just continue. And that's just pretty much what it looks like. And then right there, let's create a little bit of shadow. And then Ben Affleck has a very prominent dimple in the chin. So let's draw the dimple. Now let's fix this up a little bit, because I noticed that this side is looking a little bit bigger than this side. So I'm going to take the left side here, and I'm just going to make it a little bit thicker just to even it out. Doesn't have to be perfect. I'll take a little bit of the right side and take a little bit off just to even it out as well. Let's draw a line going from the eye line to the nose line. Just one straight line going down. Now, let's draw some triangles, and this is going to show us where his eyes are going to lie. So from here, from this point, we're going to draw an angle going up, about here, and then down to about here, not quite touching the edge of the mask. So right here, and then same thing on the other side, just like that. And then at the bottom, we're going to draw a line going down, across, and then up, just like that. Down, across, and up. Now, obviously these aren't Batman's eyes, that's just a little shadow area that we're going to shade a little later on. Now for the eyes, we're going to try to find the center of these, and we're just going to draw an almond shape, just like that. Now this is the tricky part, because you don't want the eyes to be too close to each other. You don't want them too far apart. You don't want them too big. You don't want them too small. So you just need to keep at it until you get a shape that you like. And feel free to move the your paper as much as you want, so you can get that shape of the eyes that you want. For me personally, I prefer Batman to not have the pupils showing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it the way it is right now without drawing Ben Affleck's pupils showing in the eye. So I'm going to leave it white. Okay, let's give him a mean look, and to do that, we're just going to create some lines that lines right here at the top, and then a line. We're going to make this line a lot darker. So these lines just give him a very angry scowl, just like that. This is just a little light area. I'm just going to draw a line from the top of the ear down to there. Okay, let's draw the cheekbones. From here, from this line, we're going to draw a line going up and a line going up. So we're going to draw a line going out and then a line up. And then let's draw a line in going like this, and then we're going to draw a line going to the top of this ear, just like that. Let's clean it up a little bit. And the same thing on the other side. Let's draw cheekbones from this line going out to the edge of his cowl, just like that. And that's pretty much it. This Batman has a very, very thick neck. So to do that, we want to start off here, where the corner of his chins, and we're just going to draw lines going down from it, straight down. That's all you need. And they don't have to be long. We'll just leave it like that. And then we're going to start his shoulders right around here, and his shoulders angled downward, just like that. Now make sure that this angle and this angle are similar to each other, otherwise he'll have crooked shoulders, and you don't want that. Okay, let's leave it like that for now, and let's find where his cowl ends at the base of his neck. The base of his neck lies around here. It's a little bit bigger than this size right here, so going down a little bit further down. And what we're going to do is we're going to draw a straight line going across, just like that, and then 2 lines going up. Next, we're just going to draw a little swoop, a swooping line that goes through the shoulders, one there, and same thing on the other side. Right here you have the cape folded over on his shoulder, so let's draw that. It's just like that, and then it just folds over, and then we're going to draw a little wrinkle just like that. And let's do the same thing on the other side. Now this one, you don't have to be perfectly symmetrical because the folds don't have to be the same on the other side. So if you can tell, this is a little bit bigger than this, and that's okay. Now let's draw some neck lines. Let's start with this one right here, and then one going down right here, so it's a little bit of an S shape, and that just indicates the Adam's apple, and then another line going down right here. From here, let's draw a curl going out, and then another line down here, and another line down here, and same thing on this side. Let's draw a curl going out, and then another line going like that. Now that we got his cowl, his neck, and his shoulders, let's move on to the chest area. To find the chest, you just want to go down this line to about here, and this length right here is similar in size from the base of his neck to his nose, so think of that, and then just transfer it over down here. So that's his chest. We're going to draw 2 angles going down from here, not too low, and then 2 angles going up like that. So altogether it makes a W shape, and that is his chest. Now you want to round it off right here so it doesn't look funny later on, and you'll know what I mean later on. Let's draw a faint line going down here, and then from here, let's bring it up about halfway to his shoulder. So we'll bring this up just like that. Same thing on the other side. We'll just bring it up just like that. So your chest should look just like this. From here, we can draw the shoulder, and the shoulder, from here, if you draw a straight line going this way, it just goes like this, and it's just a curve, just like that. Same thing on the other side. So from this point, we draw a little line going out to about here, and then we just draw a curve from the top of the shoulder to the arm. Going back to these 2 points right here on his chest, we're going to draw an angled line that goes inward like that on both sides. Okay, and let's draw the arms, starting with the biceps. From here, find this point, bring it down a little bit up to here, and we're going to draw an angle going like this, just like that. Same thing on the other side. So find this point, bring it down a little bit, and then draw an angle going down similar to that side. And then let's draw this side. It goes out like that, and then down. So that's his bicep. And same thing here. It just goes out and down. Now you want to make sure that this arm and this arm are about the same size. If not, feel free to make some corrections. And I noticed that this is a little bit bigger than this one, but I like the size of this one, so I'm going to make this one a little bit bigger. Now that we have that, let's draw the rest of Batman's torso. And to do that, it's just line going in, and then down even more. Okay, so same thing over here. From the middle of the bicep, a line that goes inwards to the center, and then angled downwards, and then straight down. Keep at it until you get something that is pretty symmetrical. And I noticed that my lines are not as symmetrical, so I'm going to try to fix a little bit of that. Let's draw Batman's emblem right here. First, let's draw a line right here, smaller than this line up here. And then we'll draw two little ears. Now let's continue these lines this way until it's about halfway from here to here. So right about here. And same thing over here, halfway, like that. And let's leave it like that for now. Let's draw the bottom part. And here at the bottom, the tail of the bat comes off the chest into his abs, just like that. So let's draw a triangle here. And then we're gonna find a point right around here, halfway from this point to this point, right about here and right about here. We're going to draw a curve, just like that. Find a point on this line just above the edge of the chest here, right there, and same thing on this side right here. And we are going to draw an angle going upwards, just like that. And it's fatter at the bottom than it is at the top. And then from here, we're going to make a curve going down, just like that. And same thing on the other side. Halfway through, we're going to draw a triangle going down. And same thing on the other side. And that is the bat insignia or logo. Let's draw some abs now, and we want to make these abs look organic. So I'm going to draw them pointing down right here, just like that. And then little curves right here and right there, just like that. So that's the first one. And then the next one, from this point, I'm just going to, they're like bubbles, I guess. And just like that. Let's draw some muscle lines over here coming out of the abs. So one out like that and another like this. And then same thing on this side, going out like that, and another one down here. And from here we want to give definition to the shoulder, so we're going to draw some wrinkle lines that come out from the armpit, just like that. And same thing on the other side, just lines that come out from the armpit. On the arms, let's draw some wrinkle lines to indicate the edge, the end of the bicep, right there, and right here. And let's continue this by going down, just like that, and then down just like that. And here, this one goes outward like that, and so does this one right here. Let's shade in Batman's cowl, and just using your pencil, I'm going to create some lines right here, pretty much covering the right side of the face. And here I'm going to draw a little faint line, and that's sort of the forehead line, and it goes down to this point right here. And then I'm going to just shade this in. Here, let's shade in this area around his eye. And let's just draw a line from here going down just like that. Here, I'm just gonna add a little bit more shade. And this is just to indicate the light area and the shadow area. And I'm going to shade in this part. There, there, there. Here I'm going to draw a line going across like that, and then I'm going to shade the rest, just like that. And from here I'm going to shade just like that, and on the other side, just like that. Now with the emblem, I'm going to draw some details, such as seams that go from here to there. It just goes up and then stops right here and then angles upward like that. And now I'm going to shade all of the bat emblem in. Here in the middle, I'm going to shade a little bit darker, just to indicate where the chest lies. Just like that. Here in the back, I'm going to shade this area just to indicate that there's a cape. I'm going to create a little shadow here in the armpit area. And some more shadows going down. I'm basically just putting shadow where I think shadows need to go. And I'm going to do that with the rest of Batman. I'm just going to put down shadows where I think shadows go. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these lines and I'm going to shade around them so that they're not lines, but more shadows. My method is just pretty much to create shadow where I think the shadow is, like I said earlier. Over here, by making shadows where the biceps are, you get a better indication of the shape of the biceps. And then here in the abs, I just created a little shadow underneath the ab. So if you think of the ab muscles as a little shape, just like that, it's right here, I think, is where shadow is created. Same thing here. And then here, it's just faint, and I'm just going to create some shading just like that. And here I created some more shadows around the shoulders just to indicate the shoulder muscles even better. And underneath the chest here, I just wanted to darken this area, make it a little bit thicker, just to give his chest a little bit more volume, just like that. And then different parts of his torso here, I just created little light areas, just where I think there should be some light areas. And there you have it. This is the Ben Affleck version of Batman from Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. And that's that, you guys. I hope your drawings turned out great. If you found this video useful, hit that like button down below, comment if you want to chat, hit that subscribe button or share it with your friends. Don't forget to find me on Facebook and Instagram. And as always, stay tuned for more so you can learn to draw it too. We'll see you next time.